Welcome one, welcome all to another edition of TGPW, the Guerrilla Position Wrestling, the most unprofessional professional wrestling in Fire Pro Wrestling. I, of course, am your host, Nick Swinky, coming at you with this month's event, Blood Red, White, and Blue. This is part one of a three-part event. We are kicking things off here with a spot for an OpenTalk 3-1-3 The Flash Championship Shot Scramble match. Titus, Alexander, Wheeler, Yuta, TJP, Megan, Bayne, Fred Rosser, Axel, Rico, Dark Sheik, and Rohit, Raju. Those are the 8 wrestlers in this match. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, knockout, countout, or disqualification. The OpenTalk 3-1-3 The Flash Championship was born in Detroit, but all 8 competitors in this match were born all throughout America, including Axel, Rico from Violento, Puerto Rico, Dark Sheik from Alpharetta, Georgia, Fred Rosser, born in Union Township, New Jersey, Megan Bayne, born in East Haven, Connecticut, Rohit Raju, born in Saginaw, Michigan, Titus Alexander, born in Sacramento, California, TJP, born in Kansas City, Missouri, and Wheeler Yuta, born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. An all-American scramble match. Meanwhile, our referee Bill Alfonso was taken down temporarily. Titus Alexander fresh off a victory over Axel Rico. But right now he is getting stomped in by Wheeler Yuta. Yuta making his debut as he rolls up TJP, who hasn't been seen in about a year, 2 years time in TGPW. Three years time, that is. Sorry, May 2021 was the last time we saw him. Fred Rosser gets a 2.9, or rather gets out of a pinfall attempt by Megan Bayne, kicking out of a 2.9. Megan Bayne, we last saw her in that Take the Crown, where she came up short in the TGPW Women's Title Tournament, falling in the semifinals. Now refocusing her sights on another championship here in the OpenTalk 3-1-3 The Flash Championship. Dark Sheik making her debut, as is Rohit Raju, as Raju suplexes Sheik. Rosser trying to make his return a memorable one as a splash off the ropes and a 2.9 by Axel Rico. Rico looking to bounce back after a loss to Titus Alexander at the last event. There's a gut check by Rosser on Raju. There's a famous serve by Alexander. Sorry, a famous serve by Rico on Alexander. Alexander was victorious against Rico, looking to keep that momentum going. Earn a title shot here with a win in this scramble match. I will try my best to keep up with all the action in this. With 8 bodies in there at once, it's hard to keep up with everything. You can see Bill Alfonso busted open after that head-on collision, living up to the title Blood Red, White, and Blue of this show. Powerbomb by Dark Sheik on Axel Rico, but a rope break. As there are rope breaks in this match. There's a roll up on Megan Bayne by Wheeler Yuta, gets a 2 count only. Death Valley driver by Rico on Megan Bayne. Double drop kick there by Titus and Rico on Rohit Raju. On the other side of the ring, we got TJP and Fred Rosser going at it. Center of the ring on the TGPW logo. Tombstone pile driver by Rohit Raju on Megan Bayne. Sorry, by Megan Bayne on Rohit Raju. Double stomp off the top rope. There's a roll-up by Yuta on TJP as he gets out at 2.9. Just able to kick out as TJP out of that one. Titus is hung up in the Tree of Woe by Axel Rico. There's another cover and a 2.9. Yuta going for pinfalls here, trying to eliminate people as quickly as possible from this one. Titus with a cover, both hands pressed. Roll up by Titus this time on Sheik, gets a 2.9. Rico with that drop kick on Rosser off the ropes. Standing switch reversal by Yuta as he sends Bayne into the buckles. Running power slam on Megan Bayne on No Days Off Fred Rosser. A mocha skin mammal. Rohit Raju taking it to Titus Alexander. Alexander flips out of that German suplex attempt. Fireman's carry slam on Wheeler Yuta. F5 by Megan Bayne. Rolls over TJP, goes for the cover, and gets a 3 count as TJP eliminated by that F5 courtesy of Megan Bayne, who then just clubs him with repeated shots on his way out of the match. He's already been eliminated, but Megan Bayne continuing to dish out the pain. Tombstone on Axel Rico, and then eliminates Axel Rico. Megan Bayne with 2 quick eliminations as she eliminates both TJP and Axel Rico in quick succession. She gets rolled up. Is she out of this match? No. Just 2.9. Narrowly escapes another roll-up by Titus on Fred Rosser. Megan Bayne with a 2.9 on Titus. Tombstone, he may have landed head first on that chair that's in the ring. That package backbreaker, if you want to call it that. Running power slam by Rosser on Titus Alexander. Standing switch reversal by Rosser. Elbow stagger Sheik. She gets caught. Tilt-a-whirl into the DDT by Titus. A standing switch reversal by Sheik. Dark Sheik, Titus Alexander going at it. Rosser's got the crossface chicken wing on Megan Bayne, and I think she tapped out. Yes. Megan Bayne submits to the crossface chicken wing of Fred Rosser as Megan Bayne, who was a dominant force in the early going of this match, has been eliminated by No Days Off Fred Rosser. Dark Sheik with a splash off the ropes, but Titus grabs the bottom rope, forcing the break. German suplex by Wheeler Yuta on Titus Alexander. Repeated punches by Fred Rosser. Takes down Wheeler Yuta. Rosser trying to regain some composure here. Gets caught in the seatbelt pin. Rohit Raju is stunned. Cover again by Yuta. And Yuta with that seatbelt pin eliminates Fred Rosser from this match. We are down to 4 as a leaping enziguri by Yuta takes down Rohit Raju after he staggers Titus Alexander with one. There's a power bomb by Dark Sheik on Wheeler Yuta. Dark Sheik gets suplexed by Rohit Raju. Mama called him son because he shines like one as he suplexes Titus outside the ring. Manhattan drop stuns Titus Alexander. So Raju staggered. He gets a DDT on Titus. Olympic slam sends Titus Alexander to the floor. Neckbreaker by Raju sets him up for the double stomp by Titus. Yuta and Titus collide as Raju with a cover on Dark Sheik and eliminates Dark Sheik from this match. Dark Sheik gets a shot in on Titus Alexander before she heads to the back, though. Roll up on Wheeler Yuta on Rohit Raju, and Rohit Raju is out of there. We are down to Titus Alexander and Wheeler Yuta. One of these two men will face scapegoat Jack Perry for the OpenTalk 3-1-3 The Flash Championship next month at Super Summit Scissors. Spectacular roll through into the cutter by Titus Alexander. Hooks both legs, and I think this one is over, and it is. The franchise Titus Alexander gets the win over Wheeler Yuta here in this elimination scramble match to earn an OpenTalk 3-1-3 The Flash Championship match. We are on to match number 2 here in TGPW presents Blood, Red, White, and Blue. And this is a match that will certainly live up to the moniker Blood Red, as this is a exploding barbed wire death match. Pagano, the first one to go into the exploding barbed wire covered boards on the outside of the ring. And the first one to go into the boards of light tubes in the corner. The debuting Violento Jack taking on the 1/3 of the Trios champions, Pagano. As TGPW officials can't make the champions defend the titles this month, they can make them wrestle. And we will see Gran, Blanco, and Tortuga wrestle later on in this episode. Pagano here taking on a sometimes friend, sometimes foe, and Violento Jack. These two wrestling each other in Mexico as opponents and teaming up alongside the likes of TGPW Deathmatch champion, former TGPW Deathmatch champion, Arrow Boy. Of course, Violento Jack, no stranger to Deathmatch wrestling. Destroyer just gets a 1 count as he competes regularly in Japan for the Freedoms promotion, where he wrestles in death matches alongside the likes of the Crazy Monkey Jun Kasai and Masashi Takeda, the Crazy Kid. TKO by Violento Jack. The Mexican Monster looking to make the most of his TGPW debut here with a win over Pagano. We've already seen the exploding barbed wire come into play, and those light tubes. Again, the light tubes come into play as Pagano is sent face first into that light tube. Man who likes to call himself El Rey Extremo. Pagano in there with a man called Violento Jack. And I don't want to be anywhere near a guy named Violento Jack when he's wielding a steel chair like that. And Lariat takes down Pagano as he takes another chair shot to the face. As the blood of Pagano staining the canvas sets him up for that penalty kick. Back suplex takes down Jack. We changed out the canvas for this one. We knew this one would be a bloody affair. You may notice the referee for this match, Frank Atsushi, goes for the cover and a 3 count Violento Jack with a quick victory with that Michinoku driver over Pagano, as he makes short work of Pagano in his debut in TGPW, this exploding barbed wire deathmatch. All right, we are on to match 3 here in part 1 of TGPW Presents Blood, Red, White, and Blue, and it is an Atomicos Grudge match. Making their way to the ring first, it is House of Torture, the King of Darkness, Evil, the Scapegoat Jack Perry, the Tokyo Pimp Yujiro Takahashi, and the spoiler Dick Togo. And their opponents from the Motor City, it is the Detroit Wrestling Connection, the Big Dog, Kayvon Journey, the Macho Son, Jason Powell, the Minister of Moist, Marty Drip Trip, and the Black Man, Koko Ware. Big Togo, Koko Ware starting this one out. And the House of Torture have been a thorn in the side of the Detroit Wrestling Connection ever since Scapegoat Jack Perry defeated Kayvon Journey to take his OpenTalk through and through the Flash Championship at Guerrilla Warfare 2024. The win was not without controversy, as the title match saw involvement of House of Torture leader Evil. Fellow HOT member Tokyo Pimp Yujiro Takahashi made his presence felt last month, assisting Perry and Evil in their win over DWC members Kayvon and Jason Powell. DWC has decided to assemble the whole crew, including the Black Man Koko Ware and the Minister of Moist Marty Drip Trip, who we see in there right now. Well, Dick Jago has joined Perry, Evil, and Yujiro on the HOT side. DWC looking for a measure of revenge here in this one, as Marty Drip Trip in there with Evil. Evil gets caught with that drop kick. There's a double axe handle. In comes Perry, magic killer on Marty Drip Trip. Drop kick by Powell misses, but rake to the eyes. All kind of part of this recent edge we've seen shown by Jason Powell as of late. The face paint, the gear, tapping into the madness of the Macho family. There's a Boston Crab applied on Perry. As mentioned, Perry is the OpenTalk through and through the Flash champion. Defeating that man, the Big Dog, Koko Ware, who just got slammed by Tokyo Pimp Yujiro Takahashi. You know, Takahashi was instrumental in HOT's victory last month, hitting the Miami Shines and the Pimp Juice, which led to the eventual victory for his team. There's a single leg crab by Kayvon, center of the ring on Yujiro. Perry and Yujiro suplex Kayvon out of the ring as referee Bill Alfonso begins his count. Again, 20 count on the floor here in TGPW. Perry talking trash as he is just choking Kayvon on the ropes. A total lack of respect shown by Perry for the former champion. Koko, we saw him last month team with his father, Birdman Koko Beware, that is. And a losing effort to the Macho Ghost, the ghost of the Macho Man, Randy Savage, and his son, Black Machismo, Jay Lethal. Drop kick by Koko takes Perry down. Snapmare by Perry, follows it up with a kick to the back and tags in HOT leader Evil. In comes Powell. Now Powell, the right hand. Side headlock takeover by Evil. In comes the other members of DWC with a triple team beatdown on Evil. Well deserved, I say. He gets everything. He deserves everything that's coming to him, does Evil, in my opinion. There's a roll of the dice by Marty. He heads to the outside. Wow, springboards in with that chuck kick. Some agility on display by Marty Drip Drip there. Here we go, another magic killer. This time it's the combination of Dick Togo and Evil. Longtime wrestling fans might remember Dick Togo for his time in Kai and Tai alongside the likes of Taka Michinoku and Funaki. DDT by Dick Togo. But gets caught with a moonlight drive, hooks the leg, does Marty, gets only a 1 before it's broken up. As we've got a number of guys in the ring here. These are broken down a little bit at Boston Crab, but Kayvon out of it as he shoots Perry into the turnbuckle. Repeated shoulder thrusts now. Perry with a snap suplex as he is in the DWC corner. Look at that cocky cover with a foot on the chest. That's not going to get it done. I don't think Perry cares very much right now. He just wants to try to humiliate Kayvon. Kayvon went for a powerbomb, countered into a Hurricane Rana into a pin. Magic killer this time by Yujiro and Evil on Jason Powell. As tags are made on both sides of the ring. I believe Dick Togo and the Birdman Koko T-Ware. Sorry, the Black Man Koko T-Ware are the legal men. Dropkick and a headbutt. Dick Togo doesn't know where he is. He gets caught with another dropkick. Koko wrecking shop right now as he hits that sidewalk slam on Yujiro and catches him with that dropkick coming off the ropes. The Macho Son now in there. Double team dropkick by the DWC members. And another double team move here. Double suplex. Nice teamwork shown by the Detroit Wrestling Connection. Evil's now the legal man as Koko gets suplexed. Evil with the cover and gets 2 before it's broken up as everybody's in there now. Oh, ho, ho, ho! Yeah, Bag City right there with that shot by Yujiro. Rolling elbow sends Koko all the way out to the floor. And he is in no man's land right now. On the receiving end of a triple beatdown of the HOT. Meanwhile, inside the ring, the members of the DWC taking it to Evil as he gets caught with that bird buster. Koko doesn't go for the cover, but picks him up. Darkness falls by Evil, and that could be it. And no, a 2.9 kick out by Koko as Koko T kicks out of Darkness Falls. Evil dazed and confused, like he's Matthew McConaughey. All right, all right, all right. Yujiro with a leg drop to the back of the neck. But Koko with that back suplex, and in comes the big dog. Oh, down goes Yujiro, but Yujiro with the stroke. He's got all the stroke around here. Razor's Edge power bomb, splash mountain bomb, if you will, by Kayvon. I don't know if we see that one too often from the big dog. And there's a spear, and that could be it. 1, 2, and no. It's broken up, I believe, by Evil. Brain Buster by Dick Togo on Koko T. Hangman's Neckbreaker by Marty on Yujiro. And sets him up for that spear from Kayvon. Again for the cover on Yujiro. And this time, Kayvon Journey gets the pin and the win for his team as the DWC is victorious here. Oh, he went for another spear, but Jack Perry saw it coming. Avoids it. Detroit Wrestling Connection getting a measure of revenge over House of Torture in that 8-man tag. Meanwhile, it's time for our main event here, a part 1 of TGPW presents Blood Red, White, and Blue. And it is this special challenge match. Already in the ring, Mr. America and Captain Insano and their opponents making their way out to the ring, representing the Circus of Slime. It is the team known as the Lucha Pizza Raiders. It is Crooked Tortuga and El Gran Blanco Presentadora. And of course, Tortuga and Blanco, 2/3 of the TGPW Trios champions. We saw the other third of the Trios champions earlier in Pagano. He came up on the losing end in that death match against Violento Jack. TGPW officials couldn't make them defend the Trios Championship any sooner than next month's event, Super Summer Sizzler Spectacular, but they are going to make them wrestle this month. And in addition to being the Trios champions, Blanco and Crooked Tortuga also hold other quote-unquote championships, despite never defending them. As El Gran Blanco Presentadora is the quote-unquote Ultimo Hombre Campeonato. I believe that's what he's calling that belt. Yes, Ultimo Hombre Campeonato. I had it right. And Crooked Tortuga, meanwhile, is still the, quote, Royal Battle Royal Champion, end quote. Now, if U.S.A.O.K, which is the team of Mr. America and Captain Insano here, defeat the Lucha Pizza Raiders in this match, then two things will happen. Number one, Mr. America will receive a future title match against Gran Blanco for the Ultimo Hombre Campeonato. And number two, Captain Insano will participate in a future Battle Royal against Crooked Tortuga and other entrants for the Royal Battle Royal Championship. And now we see Mr. America and Gran Blanco in there. Gorilla Press Slam by Mr. America on Gran Blanco. Captain Insano in there now. Gran Blanco tags out to Tortuga. Series of punches takes down the big man. Captain Insano, though, back to his feet. can see the size differential between the two men here. Chair right to the head. I don't know where Tortuga pulled that one out of, but maybe out of his shell. But a chair to the head of Captain Insano as a tag is made to Mr. America. There's two giant men with a power bomb on Tortuga as Tortuga is in a whole heap of trouble right now. Off the ropes, back body drop. It's caught with a drop kick, does Mr. America, as a tag is made to El Gran Blanco Presentadora. Irish whip reversal, back elbow. And, both of those titles I mentioned earlier, unrecognized championships by TGPW. Something very familiar about Mr. America's mannerisms, his moveset. And I can't quite put my finger on it, brother. Captain Insano in there now, who also looks very familiar. There's a headbutt. Sidewalk slam. And Gran Blanco wisely tags out the Tortuga there. I don't know how wise this is. Strike exchange. But, the high boot right to the face. Tortuga in a whole heap of trouble. Back suplex by Captain Insano, but Tortuga gets back up, but gets sent right back down. The WMD, that could be it. No. Tortuga in the ropes. The ropes are the only thing that saved Tortuga there, because I think the match would have been over right there had Captain Insano connected with that shot. Further away from the ropes, as Mr. America is in there now. Tortuga makes a tag. Cover and gets a 1 count for Mr. America. Gets the shoulder up. Repeated shoulder thrusts. Back elbow. Hooks the leg. 2 and no. Mr. America out at 2. What is this? We've seen this submission hold last month. This is how they won the Trios Championship. No, it's 2 months ago, because these bastards didn't even wrestle last month. They refused to wrestle last month or even defend their titles. Just laughing in the face of Mr. America. Cover, gets a 1 count. Captain Insano. Sidewalk slam. Gran Blanco is no small man, but even Captain Insano makes him look small. Drop kick by Tortuga. Takes down the big man, but he is quickly back up. Captain Insano showing no mercy here. Oh, there it is again, the WMD, and this could be over. 1, 2, and 3. Mr. America, Captain Insano, Team U.S.A.O.K. get the win. Here in our main event. And And with that victory, Mr. America and Captain Insano have earned themselves title shots. At the unrecognized championships held by El Gran Blanco Presentadora and Crooked Tortuga. So with that win, Mr. America receives a future title match against Gran Blanco for the, quote, Ultimo Hombre Campeonato, and Captain Insano will participate in a future Battle Royal against Crooked Tortuga and other entrants for the Royal Battle Royal Championship. And that wraps things up for part 1 here of TGPW Presents Blood Red, White, and Blue. Thank you so much for watching. I, of course, have been your host, the Swinknick Swinky, and you have been watching TGPW, the Guerrilla Position Wrestling, the most unprofessional professional wrestling, and Fire Pro Wrestling.